Alright, so I've not really been doing the best job documenting things, being the Muppet that I am. But I am trying to build some candy boards based on the David Burns Winter Be Kind. You have heard me talk about him a fair bit before. Excuse me. But I got a 1x12, which I cut to length and then ripped on this thing, and then swapped out a dado stack there and cutting a 1-inch groove. Now the dado is only 7/8 inches long, so you do one pass, move the fence over a 1/7 of an inch, do it again, and that's how I've got this 1-inch groove right there. And the official David Burns Winter Be Kind is only like 1/2 inch of insulation. Those are all the ones that still have to get rabbited, but we'll get one at a time. I'm doing one for a test. But we didn't have any insulation that I could find. We do have this styrofoam. So my uncle got me that. Yeah, and it's smallest they had was 1 inch thick, so that's what we're going to use. And hopefully that'll be better insulation than nothing. No idea what the R value is on this. Imagine somebody... Oh, hey. That's silly. It's right there. That's been there for quite a while, and it just saw. Okay, but there we go. I don't know what that is compared to the actual Winter Be Kind. I will have to look at the pictures. I took the one that I have in the insulation David Burns used, but figure better than nothing. And so having thusly rabbited all of these, I plan to kind of do them in series, but just do one for a test right now. I don't know what the actual dimensions of the one that he makes is, because the one that I have is on a beehive right now, and I'm not going to take it off to measure it. But got to put one more rabbit on the ends of these so that I can kind of join them all together as such, and cut a piece of insulation to fit in there. But that is enough, that one right there, to make one lid. So stay tuned. All right, so it's coming along. The old adage of measure twice, cut once also counts for how you nail your edges together. I swear I got that right, but I'd actually flipped the channel, so I had to try and rip the staple out, took a chunk of wood with it. Whatever. But that's the basic frame of it. I got my little win, remember when, whatever. Nail gun, nailing it together. The only thing that I need to do right now is cut the piece of foam to size and get that in there before I nail the last piece in. But I think it's looking good. Stay tuned. And snap a chalk line. 20 inches in. I should be able to get 1, 2, 3 out of the width of this. I know this is a metal saw, but it's the saw I got. And styrofoam's not that tough. Well, I tell you, styrofoam might not be that tough, but maybe I am that dense, because that saw's not going very far. I need an actual, like, ripping saw, I think it is, or a miter saw, of which I should have one around here somewhere. I just don't know where, so stay tuned. It's a new plan. Can't find my miter saw. I thought about taking the saw blade off of that metal saw and just sawing it with just a blade, because that's not hard. But I figure maybe utility knife, score a line, snap it. Let's see if I can't do this one-handed. And just nice and carefully, because it's not like styrofoam's that tough, right? Maybe not the prettiest line to bear with me here as I try and record and watch my line all at the same time. Yay. It's working! It's working! Went off there at the end. Boom. But then, again, kind of one-handed, but if we just apply some pressure for the video. Well, can't do it one-handed. But with some leverage, aha! Ta-da! Now, you do the same thing this way, measuring 16 inches. All right, a little trimming had to be done, which I expected. I measured it rough, like the full width of the box. Some scraps there, and it itself is not as wide as the box, so I had to adjust for the channel. Some of it just doesn't want to quite fit together right. I might put a few more staples in it. Last thing I did before nailing it all together was got some of the metal duct tape and lined the inside of it to stop the bees from chewing on the styrofoam. I have read from Mr. David Burns himself that if sugar gets in there, the bees, they don't eat the styrofoam, but they will tear it up to get to all the sugar. And the insulation that he used had some sort of aluminum looking protection over it already. So whereas that sheet didn't have that, we just used some metal duct tape. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna fiddle with a little bit more, try and get some of the corners to line up better, but I would say it's ready to get some candy board. Well, this is different. I don't know if it's because of the foam, styrofoam instead of insulation, or the metal tape. But it was looking pretty good for a little while. And then it started bubbling and cracking in some kind of strange ways. So we'll see how it goes. It is pretty funny. I wonder what it looks like underneath all that. But as long as it solidifies and doesn't fall out, I call it good.